Little push back at the square. He'll look for two. He's a good runner. Gilchrist on strike to Cameron Cuffey. And Gilchrist gets it away. He's a beautiful player. He's a great hooker and puller. That was just a fraction short.
Started off with his first over just a fraction short, in my opinion, to Mark Waugh, and certainly Gilchrist is not the man that you want to be short to. This is a very good shot. Just a fraction short again, but it was drifting in towards Gilchrist's leg stump.
In the air, this should be out. Points coming around, or third man's coming in. He's dropped it. Or has he caught it? He's caught it. Well, what an effort. They were all calling for Gilchrist to standing. He's going now. That's a magnificent catch. It was a high ball. Point was going for it. The keeper was going for it. And finally, third man come in, dived, and held onto it. Nixon McLean takes a ripper. What a start.
That was a better length. Again, Gilchrist is looking to hit that ball towards the onside. Wasn't quite the right length or the line. And have a look at this. Nixon McLean has come in and has held it well. Well, a bit of celebration there from Cameron Cuffey. I think he owes that, a lot of it anyway, to Nixon McLean. It was a good delivery, but Nixon McLean took a very good catch. Good start by the West Indians. The fielding has improved since this one-day tournament has started. Australia 1 for 7.
Ricky Ponting comes to the crease. Good strike rate, a good average.
That was a good strike for the West Indies to get rid of Adam Gilchrist. Still a lot of batting to come for Australia, though.
He's gone for it. Breaks the shackles. Strange shot, but he picks up 4. Let's get through this time. One of the dangers when you dive, you've got to get up and chase. They'll pick up 3. This outfield is lightning fast. I think they can afford to be right on the line here. You may have to concede the odd single today because this ground is certainly very quick. Nice little grounds. Finally reasonably square. Coming back to the second. That's good running. Good throw as well from Nixon McLean. Good cricket. Well, he's got away for 4. Gave himself some width. Belted it over mid-off. 8 runs off the over. It's 1 for 27. Nixon McLean from the southern end to Ponting on 8. This time it's to square leg and just short of Wara. Not a chance, but it was half on then. Mark Waugh was looking for a single.
Again, not quite getting it in the middle of the bat.
Shout, going maybe down leg side. It's the over bowled. It's 1 for 29.
That one will go for 4. That's 2 in a row. Cameron Cuffey said he's been bowling well. This is the line you don't bowl to Mark Waugh, Richie.
Well, we saw Cameron Cuffey in Adelaide in that Australia A game bowling in swingers, but he controlled them beautifully. Now here's 2 on the trot, 1 for leg byes and the other one just glanced away.
Oh, it's a great shot. That'll go all the way. That's a tremendous strike from Mark Waugh, and well held in the members as well. A big 6 to end the over from Mark Waugh. Australia 1 for 41. Southern end of the ground, Laurie Williams places Nixon McLean. Well, it's a cracking shot. It's a beautiful square drive. Once again, just a little bit of width for Ricky Ponting. The timing and the placement was just superb. It's in the air. That'll be safe. Not out of the middle of the bat. Like a thickish inside edge. But Ricky Ponting will pick up 3. Cuffey to continue. That's a bit, it's not quite out of the middle of that one. either. Once again, probably get 2 or 3. That's a misfield. It's just what the West Indies don't need at the moment. 2 bonus runs to the Australians, a 50 partnership between Waugh and Ponting. Australia 1 for 58. Hit it. Oh, shot. A lovely shot. It was a slower ball from Laurie Williams. Ricky Ponting waited on it, timed it nicely, and also placed it very well. Ricky Ponting 27, Mark Waugh 26. 165. Hendra Nagamutu to come on from the southern end of the ground. Oh, it's well taken at first slip. There is some confusion. Mark Waugh standing his ground. It was brilliantly taken. First slip. It looked to me that it either hit Mark Waugh's glove or maybe his back leg. As Mark Waugh tried to turn the ball on the leg side. Ball spun. Hit it either Mark Waugh's back leg or his edge onto Ridley Jacobs' leg and brilliantly caught it first slip. It's a good shot. Not quite out of the middle. This outfield is very fast. I'm sure the third umpire might want to have a look at that one. His left foot, at that foot there, just a little slide. Then he puts the hand down. Now, the umpire's ruled that his hand was on the ball as he was touching the rope. Therefore, it's 4.
Tonight
is the health club area.
more of those bumbling British handymen knocking things down and pulling them out all by themselves. Britain's worst do-it-yourselfers tonight, 7:30 on 9.
Retrovision Summer Price Meltdown is now on, and you'll get the hottest deals on all the biggest brands, like the Breville Express cooker, just $199 and get $25 cash back. Or the Hoover 7-kilo washer, now only $699. And you'll get great deals to keep you cool this summer, like Fujitsu split system air conditioners starting at just $999. And pick up bonus Bolle sunglasses with every purchase over $500. Hurry while stocks last.
The Melbourne Stand-Up Club is Melbourne's newest and most exciting comedy club. Every Thursday night at the Village Green Hotel, the Melbourne Stand-Up Club hosts 3 of the best comedians in town in a side-splitting, laughter-packed show. For bookings, phone 9560 8400. 9560 8400. The Melbourne Stand-Up Club at the Village Green Hotel, corner Springvale and Ferntree Gully Roads, Mulgrave.
It's back to school and back to work with Shoes Direct. 25% off men's leather shoes and steel cap boots from $75. Sports shoes for all the family from $20. Leather school shoes for all ages, lace-ups from $24.95 and slip-ons $10. Selected ladies' fashion shoes 50% off. Back to work comfort and courts from $10. It's back to school and back to work with Shoes Direct. Brunswick, Geelong, Epping Plaza, Forest Hill and Dandenong. Hurry, end soon.
Of quality, it's Carpet Court.
The Carpet Court New Year's resolution sale means you can afford the carpet you've always dreamt of. Wool sizes and twists, all discounted. Luxury nylon twists and plushes, all discounted. Plus many other huge New Year resolution flooring discounts, and interest-free terms are available. Don't just dream about New Year carpet. Make your wish come true at Carpet Court Flooring Centres. Call 13 64 for your local store.
With any undercover operation,
I hear you're looking for some hired help.
any one of them can go down at any time.
Jake's dead, and we just stood there and watched it happen.
Linda LaPlante, Supply and Demand.
Checkmate.
8:30 tonight on 9.
15 overs now been bowled. Fielding restrictions have finished now for the West Indies. 1 for 72 Australia.
Again, nicely played. Good running too. In the air and dropped. Those are the catches that have got to be taken. Nagamutu's not having too much luck. He beat the outside edge of Mark Waugh's bat a little while back, and now he's had a catch dropped at cover. This time it's Ponting. That's in the air. There's a fieldsman back there who's going to get... Whoa! Well... Williams back there, I thought that he may have had a bit of a go at this one. It's up for a long time.
Yes, he started to charge and then held back to make sure the ball didn't get past him.
Oh, well played. Beautifully struck. That's a very elegant shot. Down the hill it goes and into the rope down there for 4. That's his 4th 4. And this is as good a shot as he's played today. Another beautiful shot over the top of extra cover and right into the gap again. Mark Waugh really is beginning to time the ball beautifully. Nagamutu continuing in the air, and this one is... Oh, he's dropped it. Well, he came in. He's not having a good time out there. He didn't really look like catching that one. He came in and then the ball kept going over the top of his head. He had to turn around and chase it, got both hands to it. This is what happened, popped out. Well, Jimmy Adams, he's decided to take himself out of the attack and bring Laurie Williams, the man who's just dropped the catch, into the attack. Ponting gets a single. That's his half century. Well, it's been good cricket all round and appreciated by this big crowd. That's his 54. Was it off the pad? Yes, no leg by signal. He's acknowledging the applause there.
Charge. It's a man out there this time. He's got him. Good catch. Well judged. Very well judged. Wavell Hines running in. Caught it as easy as you'd like. That's a big breakthrough. A very good catch.
That's an outstanding catch. It's one of the hardest that you can ever have face you when you're in the outfield, running in, and you've got to take it low down, not break stride. He did it beautifully. He's come on a lot, Wavell Hines, opening the batting with Sherwin Campbell now. He's taken the catch to dismiss Mark Waugh. It's 2 for 180.
Michael Bevan with that average, probably the best in the world over 146 matches. It breaks a sequence of 19 singles, that boundary. Slow ball and a good hit by Bevan. Picked it up early. I think it's made it. Umpire Simon Torkel calling for the 3rd umpire. Well-controlled shot. He threw it up. Bevan knew at the crease, picked it up beautifully. Straight through the line. Well short. Australia well placed at 2 for 138. Marlon Samuels, the off spinner, coming into the attack. Oh, that was a poor start, wasn't it? Just walked up and rolled it over and gave away a single. 24 singles in a row for Ricky Ponting here. Just chipped that down to mid-on. Out! Gone! Got a wide delivery, went for it straight down the throat of Point. That's a big wicket. Bevan goes for 17 and all of a sudden it's 3 for 144 as Brian Lara takes a straightforward catch.
No problems with that. Bevan was trying to pick out the gap, and in fact it was the change of pace and it just left him a little. He's eased it right into Brian Lara's hands. 3 for 144. Bevan out for 17, caught Lara, bowled Williams. Another success for Laurie Williams.
Steve Waugh, tremendous record, 300 matches, wonderful strike rate. He's looking for 2.
Oh, yes.
He's getting it.
Ricky Ponting, Steve Waugh coming together. The fall of Michael Bevan's wicket. 144, that wicket falling. He's short of the outfielder at long on.
It's nicely played, Ricky Ponting. Just chipped the ball over the infield. Didn't try to hit it too hard.
That's a good shot. That'll reach the rope.
That was a very good shot. Marlon Samuels decided to go round the wicket to Steve Waugh. Fired the first one in short. Steve Waugh, rather than play the square cut and only get a single deep point, decided to go back down the ground like an arm ball. Just punched off the back foot.
Cameron Cuffey, who opened the bowling, is being recalled. Powell. Oh, what a good catch. Brilliant catch in the outfield. He's a terrific athlete, Ricardo Powell, and he showed it on that occasion.
Excellent anticipation. Good speed across the ground. Good pair of hands. This was a good shot from Ricky Ponting. It was short. Pulled it away. Ricardo Powell in the deep had to come in, dive forward, keep his arms off the ground so the ball didn't spill out. Good athletic catch. One that was very much needed by the West Indies. Ponting is out for 73. Brilliantly caught by Ricardo Powell. Australia now 4 for 174.
The world is coming apart at the seams.
Well then. On the brink of a crisis.
Thank God you sent for me. He's a lunatic. He's colourful.
There's really no predicting what will happen.
Do you mean, do I think we can stop a war in the next 2 weeks? Yes.
Tuesday on the West Wing. While a friend prepares for the worst.
You ready for this?
Old relationships are strained.
They sent me and they're uninformed so that I'd lie to the press.
And new romances develop.
It'd be cool to go out or something.
With me?
The West Wing, 9:30 Tuesday on 9.
JB Hi-Fi smashing price on DVDs. Don't pay up to $39.99 for the latest DVDs, because JB is selling their top 10 movies for just $29.98, plus thousands of other titles from a crazy $5 each. JB, you've done it again.
Calcium, lime, rust, minerals that build up and leave hard water stains. CLR Clean Stain Coffee Decanters crystal clear. Bitter tasting coffee will disappear when you clean your coffee maker with CLR. CLR makes clogged shower heads spray like new again. It works instantly on tub, basin and toilet rust stains. Watch how fast and easy it removes rust stains from cement and stucco. Get money back guaranteed CLR at your favourite store.
This is a genuine, top quality, good old-fashioned Daniel Robertson terracotta tile. Excellent. And for 1 week only, we've got a huge sale on this tile and thousands more like it. In fact, our whole paving range. All right. And some of our styles have been marked down to much less than half price.
Come on, lay one on me.
The Daniel Robertson terracotta and paving sale. Our prices will floor you.
From small town to big city.
You're giving me a job?
What she found was more than a bar. It was a whole new world.
Have a nice day.
Have a nice day.
I panicked. I didn't know what else to say.
Coyote Ugly.
Hello and welcome to the new look Sydney. Yes, Sydney Lounges and Bedding is now bigger and better than ever. We now have one of the largest range of package deals in Melbourne, like the Melrose. 2 two-seaters with scatter cushions, a 5-piece dining and entertainment unit, a coffee table, wine rack, 2 bedside tables, queen-size bed with mattress, a fitted sheet, flat sheet, continental quilt with cover, 4 pillows and 4 pillowcases, all for only $24.99, plus a free TV. Sydney, the package deal king, with stores all over Melbourne. There's one near you.
Damien Martin is the new man coming in at number 6 for Australia. That's a good shot. Knew he had to get it very fine.
Nixon McLean is being introduced into the attack. He opened the bowling earlier today. Oh, he's hit that one right in the middle of the bat. It's racing away to mid-wicket 4. That's in the air, and this is going to be out straight down his throat. Well, he was just beginning to look really dangerous, decided to try and go straight down the ground, didn't quite get it right. And Nagamutu placed strategically down there at deep it off. Takes a pretty straightforward catch.
This is a very good wicket for the West Indies. As I just pointed out, Steve Waugh was a danger man. He had scored 29 from just 32 deliveries. If he had stayed there for much longer, Australia certainly were assured of a very good score. Not that they are not assured of it now. There's still a lot of batting to come, but that's a very important wicket anyway. It's 5 for 1, 9 to 3.
Out in the centre, the new batsman has arrived, Andrew Symonds, who is also very dangerous. This is the thing about this Australian batting lineup. They've got some strong batting in the middle order. That's well bowled. That also brings up the 200. And back for the second. It's not very clever. Those runs, you never know. Every one of them could count at the end of a contest like this one. Just watch this.
Well, you can tell that Nixon McLean never played soccer for his school. Have a look at this shot.
It's in the air, and it's no, it's dropped. I don't believe it. Well, hero to villain. He catches an absolute beauty. He was obviously too casual about this one. It never even looked like staying in his hands. That's 4. Lovely shot, smashed away on the offside. This outfield is lightning fast. 10 runs from that over. 5 down for 216.
It's well placed and a beat mid-off. It was slow to move. Like at 3. Nagamutu just a little bit slow to get going on that occasion. Beautifully timed. Sam looks to bowl his final over. Should have had 2. He's got 1 for 47. Dropped him, has he? I think it was a catch. Did he get the finger to it? I think he may have. It's well struck. Martin on strike. Pulls it out to mid-wicket. Got to be a chance here if the throw's good. It's wide, all over the ship.
50 partnership coming up for Australia. Damien Martin has looked to play that pull shot off the front foot. It's good running. Symonds was just waiting to make sure that his partner was coming.
In the air and dropped. Well, don't have any luck at all. Laurie Williams this time. They run 2. Nagamutu has been very, very unlucky.
Well, Well, Laurie Williams has had a shocker in the field. Once again, he misjudged it. He started to charge in, then he has to go back. It's the second time that he's done that.
He's going off. Maybe a little bit dazed. I think he'll feel very sick in the stomach. He's dropped a couple of catches that should have been taken. Nagamutu continues. Smashed out to Powell again. Well, he's got to run him out this time, surely. It's close. He misses the stumps. And it's a bowler this time. He gives away an overthrow. That's terrible cricket.
Nagamutu is a good fielder. On this occasion, he cost himself a run. Just got dragged a metre away from the stumps and flicked the ball under him and missed.
Dixon McLean to bowl out for the West Indies from the southern end of the MCG. It's well struck and it's 4. Got some width. It's his strength, Damien Martin. Beautifully played.
This is a lovely square driver of the ball, Damien Martin. Square drive and square cut. Very strong in that region.
Gone for it. It's a big hit. Falls in short. Misfield. Well, the fielding has been disappointing. The bowlers would be very, very annoyed. Joseph, the substitute. It wasn't an easy one, but should have knocked it down. 4 more to Symonds. He moves to 32. That's a good straight hit. Thrash. That's 4 more. He's a magnificent hitter. He's had some luck this afternoon, but this is what the crowd want to see. That's got to be close. It could well be out. In fact, Damien Martin's run out for 42. Very unselfish end from Damien Martin, trying to get a single runner by. Thrown out by wicketkeeper Ridley Jacobs, but at the end of a wonderful partnership. 50 overs, 6 for 267.
Tonight
is the health club area.
More of those bumbling British handymen, knocking things down and pulling them out, all by themselves. Britain's worst do-it-yourselfers, tonight, 7:30 on 9.
Panna sales are stopping traffic with our unmatchable prices on factory returns, carton damage, end of model and brand new products with up to 3-year warranty. Up to 50% off most leading Japanese brand TVs, VCRs, stereos, camcorders, car audio, microwaves, bread makers, small kitchen appliances, cordless phones, faxes and other office equipment. Go ahead, shop around. Everyone knows we have unmatchable prices. Hurry into our superstore, 239 Nepean Highway, Corner North Road, Brighton, and find out for yourself. But be quick, stock is changing daily. Panna sales, where every day's a clearance sale.
It's back to school and back to work with Shoes Direct. 25% off men's leather shoes and steel cap boots from $75. Sports shoes for all the family from $20. Leather school shoes for all ages, lace-ups from $24.95 and slip-ons $10. Selected ladies' fashion shoes 50% off. Back to work comfort and courts from $10. It's back to school and back to work with Shoes Direct. Brunswick, Geelong, Epping Plaza, Forest Hill and Dandenong. Hurry, end soon.
The Melbourne Stand-Up Club is Melbourne's newest and most exciting comedy club. Every Thursday night at the Village Green Hotel, the Melbourne Stand-Up Club hosts 3 of the best comedians in town in a side-splitting, laughter-packed show. For bookings, phone 9560-8400. 9560-8400. The Melbourne Stand-Up Club at the Village Green Hotel, corner Springvale and Ferntree Gully Roads, Mulgrave.
Paris Mickey Optical stock take sale. Everything 30% off. That's 30% off every frame in stock, 30% off every sunglass in stock, 30% off every lens in stock. That's 30% off everything. Only for a limited time and only at Paris Mickey.
It's Panna Sales Lightning Sale, and it's on now. Hundreds of electrical goods have been slashed even further from Panna Sales' already unmatchable prices. This is one sale you can't afford to miss. Be quick, sale ends 5 p.m. Sunday. You want savings, you need Panna Sales.
7:30 Tuesday, Stunts and Stings.
Oh, don't you love it?
We've got Nick Giannopoulos.
Hungry? Always hungry.
And AFL Shane Crawford and Karina Brown get the shock of the century. Surprise, surprise, 7:30 Tuesday on Channel 9.
Well, it looked at one stage as though the West Indians would be chasing around about 280 or even more, but they did fairly well, except in the field. They dropped 5 chances, and that, in the end, was a very good total for the Australians, 6 for 267. They were held up there in the middle of the order, but Symonds and Martin did a wonderful job, 74. They added in just 52 balls. Consistent scoring, except Gilchrist out early at the top. Mark Waugh 51 and Ponting 73. And then that splendid knock from Andrew Symonds for 38 in company with Damien Martin. The bowling figures for the West Indies, well, they will be very, very unhappy. All that list there, Cuffy, McLean, then Williams, Nagamutu, Adams and Samuels. Catches going down everywhere, misfields, 2 wickets for Cuffy, 2 for Williams and 1 for Samuels. But I thought Nagamutu, if anything, was the pick of them. He just took a bit of stick in the last 2 overs there from Martin and Symonds. So 268 to win for the West Indies. It's a big target here at the MCG, and let's see how they go.
Right, well, the clock has ticked over. Glenn McGrath's got the new ball in his hand, and Sherwin Campbell is on strike. It's a good start. Bracken down there is the fieldsman. He's out on the ground with this Australian side for the first time. Nathan Bracken about to bowl his first over in the big time. Well, straight through to the keeper first ball.
Sherwin Campbell will be well aware that this is Bracken's debut. If he can get him away for a few early on, then that's precisely what an experienced batsman will try to do.
He's played at that one as well, and 135, almost 136 kilometres an hour. In the air, and that's out. McGrath has struck. Wavell Hines trying to smash that one away on the offside. Low it went and very fast. Ponting was in position at backward point. And, well, he just doesn't drop catches like that. Mind you, it wasn't an easy one. It was low and fast.
He just got on the up. A bit of extra bounce in this pitch here in Melbourne. And they're always difficult. You've got to dive forward and go a little bit sideways as well. Wavell Hines is out 1. West Indies 1 for 3.
Brian Lara. Just 31 years of age, an average of 42, and a very, very good strike rate, almost 80. And whack! He's pulled that one away down towards the boundary, too short. That's a beautiful shot. Oh, that's well played. Oh, no, it's not. He's down there. Oh, he's gone straight down third man's throat. Bracken has struck. It hasn't taken him long. He's got his first wicket in international cricket. A shortish delivery. Looked for a second as if it had been beautifully struck away square. However, it wasn't that good because it ended up very, very soundly in the hands of third man.
Well, he had to move, but no more than half a yard. Nathan Bracken, for an instant, would have thought, oh, what have I done? And then he'd have known. He'd picked up his first wicket in international cricket. 2 for 9 here.
Wallen Samuels with a lot of work to do here. Just 19 years of age. Oh, he said yes and then no. Oh, and he would have been out by miles. Well, that was a dreadful call from the youngster. Says yes and no to one of the best batsmen in the world down the other end. Leaves him stranded in the middle of the pitch. Symonds had all the time in the world. Lined it up and missed. Oh, again off the edge, and that time, as we anticipated, into the gap, which is now there as a result of Mark Waugh moving wider to a third slip position.
Another wild shot from Lara, and brilliantly taken by Adam Gilchrist. Perhaps it was just out of reach there for Nathan Bracken. Certainly was in the air for a long time.
Damian Martin, the man down there doing the chasing.
That's caused the frustration for Brian Lara. No, in fact, it's Glenn McGrath down there having a little miscue on the boundary. Just clear mid-on. Damian Martin now comes on to replace Nathan Bracken. Well, this time he's found the gap between the fielder's legs.
Again, another purple shot from Marlon Samuel, but a bit of good fortune. Not quite placing it properly.
Melbourne Cricket Ground, there's a big roar around this massive stadium because it's Shane Warne coming into the attack for the first time. And Wack is putting away beautifully. Well, that's what he needed to do, Symonds. It was just a bit short. He was quickly on the back, but it was in the air, but it went wider mid-wicket. Straight his pull shot. That's a big confidence builder. And just a little hello for Shane Warne. Well, that's a wrong hop. It gets the treatment. That's a better shot. He really clubbed that. It was short. Stood up. Pulled it away. Ian Harvey from the members' end. It's got him. Yes, that's well bowled. The ball hit the seam. Lara played that shot he's played all summer. Gilchrist did the rest. That's a big wicket by Ian Harvey. Hit the seam, moved away, got the edge.
Well, it often happens. First over after a drinks break, and Ian Harvey does the job for Australia and for Steve Waugh. Brian Lara's had trouble all series with the ball that's gone away from him. A good thick edge. Up for 28, 3 for 57.
I look into the window of my mind.
Announcing Clive Peters' incredible air conditioner sale with up to 25% off recommended retail prices. Split systems, box units, reverse cycle units for year-round heating and cooling, even multi-head units, up to 25% off selected models. That's right, up to 25% off selected air conditioner models. All the leading brands available: LG, NEC, Fujitsu, Panasonic, Mitsubishi, Toshiba, Kelvinator and more. All with 5-year warranties. Clive Peters' incredible air conditioner sale with up to 25% off selected models.
Who's got great deals on Australian all-rounders? Bob has from just $69. And who's got great deals on Uniroyal? Bob has, also from just $69. Bob who?
This is a genuine, top quality, good old-fashioned Daniel Robertson terracotta tile. Excellent. And for 1 week only, we've got a huge sale on this tile and thousands more like it. In fact, our whole paving range. All right. And some of our styles have been marked down to much less than half price.
Come on, lay one on me.
The Daniel Robertson terracotta and paving sale. Our prices will floor you.
This is the one you've been waiting for. Buy now, pay next year. That's right, buy now and have no repayments until 2002 on all carpet, timber and vinyl at Solomon's. So fly in and buy now at Solomon's.
Just magic. Announcing Clive Peters' incredible air conditioner sale with up to 25% off recommended retail prices. Split systems, box units, reverse cycle units for year-round heating and cooling, even multi-head units, up to 25% off selected models. That's right, up to 25% off selected air conditioner models. All the leading brands available: LG, NEC, Fujitsu, Panasonic, Mitsubishi, Toshiba, Kelvinator and more. All with 5-year warranties. Clive Peters' incredible air conditioner sale with up to 25% off selected models.
Arno Powell as the new batsman. Made a duck against Australia A at the Adelaide Oval. A few bushfires around Melbourne, the smoke drifting across Melbourne. Oops, there's a chance for... Oh, he fumbled. Wow, that was an opportunity missed. At least a half an opportunity.
So Andrew Symonds, forward spelling, not having one of his better days in the field.
He's gone for it. That curl, and he's away to the boundary. It's gone again. In the last 10 overs, the Australians scored 83 runs. That was due to Andrew Symonds and Damien Martin. Partnership of 74 of just 52 deliveries made a big difference at the end. It's gone for him. It's a big hit. It's a long hit. It bounces over the rope. So Marlon Samuels is prepared to take on Shane Warne.
This is exactly what Marlon Samuels did to Stuart McGill the other night against the Australian A side at the Adelaide Oval.
Harvey. Top edge, is it? Races away. Trying to play the pull shot. 4 runs.
Oh, I don't think this is the length to Ricardo Powell. He likes to play shots.
It's down the leg side again. If the leg buys, it's going to be 4 more. These are valuable runs. And while there's life, there's hope in a one-day game.
Looking for 2. And they'll get it. The runs have been coming quite freely, particularly on the onside from Shane Warne. This will be the 25th over, just on the halfway mark. Well, there's lots of shouts, including from mid-wicket. Cover. And Point was rushing in as well.
He may have been a bit of bluff, trying to ensure that the umpire didn't call it a wide. Looked as though it flicked the thigh pad. Certainly that's what umpire Harper said.
That's out. That's a soft dismissal. Ricardo Powell out to Andrew Symonds. Steve Waugh, like Bevan earlier, had to move about 10 centimetres, no more. It was as though the batsman had picked him out and did so unerringly.
It was a half and half shot. It was certainly, he wasn't trying to go right over the top. There's almost a point in chipping the ball when the fieldsman is up on the edge of the circle. So Andrew Symonds has picked up a wicket with his off spin. It's 4 for 84.
Ridley Jacobs is the new batsman, coming in at 4 for 84. Number 6 for Ridley in this match, the first of the Carlton series. Oh, that's well fielded. And quite rightly, umpire Simon Tauple is calling for the replay. It didn't look as though it was quite a direct hit.
Yes, the direct hit would have got him. Adam Gilchrist didn't have to move the gloves far, but it was just enough to allow Samuels to get home.
Well, that's a good shot. Steve Waugh moved the fielder down at long on about 5 paces, and Jacobs has hit it straight through mid-wicket. Been a great catch. Just got a feeling he might have got his fingertips to it.
Yes, he's been in very good slip fielding form, Mark Waugh. He was quick to react there. Had to dive to his right and low, just out of range.
That'll be half century for Marlon Samuels.
Straight back to him, caught and bowled, very soft dismissal. Well, he just tossed it up in the air, and having used up all those balls, 50 balls for 24, Jacobs has got himself out caught and bowled. Another wicket to Symonds.
And a good match, Andrew Symonds, 38 runs of 26 balls earlier today, now 2 wickets. That's one of the simplest caught and bowls he'll ever receive. Billy Jacobs was out caught and bowled for 24. West Indies now 5 for 132.
Got a funny home video? Send it to us and you could be laughing. The 6 best home videos received at Lockbag 9999 Crow's Nest, New South Wales by January 31 will win $500. So get to the mailbox and get richer with 9.
Retrovision Summer Price Meltdown is now on, and you'll get the hottest deals on all the biggest brands, like the Rower 68cm stereo TV, just $699, or the Sharp Mini Hi-Fi, only $325, save $70, and the Whirlpool 588-litre side-by-side fridge, only $1,899, or the Bonaire Maxi Cooler for just $269, and pick up bonus Bolle sunglasses with every purchase over $500. Hurry while stocks last.
Hello, Mr. Thirsty. Tired of kids' drinks? Want some punch? Crantastic Cranberry Punch. A sweet, tart cranberry drink from Punch and Juicy. Big, generous 2-litre packs. Tell Mum it's brilliant value. Well, Mr. Thirsty?
Crantastic!
Punch and Juicy. 3 crantastic flavours everyone can enjoy. Get the drop on, Mr. Thirsty.
Every year, hundreds of criminals are put behind bars thanks to people like you. They saw something. They heard something. They called Crime Stoppers on 1-800-333-000. Write down the number. Key it into your mobile. And if you realise you've seen something suspicious, call Crime Stoppers. Anonymously if you wish. It's how you can put the finger on crime.
It's back to school and back to work with Shoes Direct. 25% off men's leather shoes and steel cap boots from $75. Sports shoes for all the family from $20. Leather school shoes for all ages, lace-ups from $24.95 and slip-ons $10. Selected ladies' fashion shoes 50% off. Back to work comfort and courts from $10. It's back to school and back to work with Shoes Direct. Brunswick, Geelong, Epping Plaza, Forest Hill and Dandenong. Hurry, end soon.
Hello and welcome to the new look Sydney's. Yes, Sydney Lounges and Bedding is now bigger and better than ever. We now have one of the largest range of package deals in Melbourne. The Townhouse package with its dining suite and wall unit, a pair of sofas with 2 sofa tables, a queen-size bed with mattress, 2 bedside tables, a fitted sheet, a flat sheet, a continental quilt with cover, 4 pillows and 4 pillowcases, all for only $23.99. Plus a free TV. Sydney, the package deal king. With 12 great locations, there's one near you.
Mahendra Nagamutu has been promoted up the order. Oh, he's beaten the backward point there, so back for 2 and probably 3, or will it go? Not quite. That's a good throw.
So Nagamutu straight off the mark with the 3.
Well, I think he's got the message. Nagamutu has said to him, it's you and I now, we've got to get moving here. And first ball he's received after he got the message, he smashed through the covers for 4. It's in the air and it's caught. Well, he's ended up having 2 big hits and got out on the second. So Samuels is now on his way. 95 balls for 57. And the Australians are now cleaning up.
Well, Billy Jacobs removed caught and bowled. Much simpler catch. It wasn't that easy. The top edge, it was going to fall safely between 3 fielders. Andrew Symonds is very quick though. Did very well there. Got forward, made about 10 metres. Took his second caught and bowled for the over. Marlon Samuels disappears. 57 off 96. 6 for 139, the West Indies.
Jimmy Adams, the new batsman. big appeal there. And he's given him. Well, this really is happening now. So he's on a hat-trick. Nagamutu. LBW, he was round the wicket there. Bowls very sort of round arm. Interesting to have a look at this replay.
Speared it in down the line. Looked to me like it pitched about off stump. Certainly straight. Yeah, that's out. That's hitting Nagamutu in line of about middle and off. Going on to hit middle. That's fair enough. And now we've got Andrew Symonds on a hat-trick. Nagamutu's out for 3. That's where Laurie Williams will be the batsman. Didn't have a great day in the field. Laurie Williams comes in with his side 7 for 139.
There we go, he's over the wicket. Can he do it? Wide delivery, way outside off stump. Yeah. And he's angry with himself as well. The end of the over, and the score now is 7 down for 139.
Symonds has done a very good job. He's going to bowl his final delivery. He has 4 for 31. Now he has 4 for 35 off 10. As he over bowled. 7 for 145. Jimmy Adams works that fine. Nicely glance. Shane Warne at fine leg. They run 3. Marlon Samuels, the top scorer, 57 off 96. Chipped over the man at mid-wicket. That's well timed by Laurie Williams. He picks up 3. This man on screen must be a worried man, though. Backs that out to cover. Goes all the way. Found the gap beautifully, Jimmy Adams, on occasion. Timed it superbly and found the gap.
It's an outside edge. And another boundary. Adams' words were that we must field as we did today, 7 for 163.
It's going to be Nathan Bracken from the southern end. Bowls a full pitch. Got put away nicely. Williams finding the gap between square leg and fine leg. Williams is timing the ball superbly, pushed through by his skipper. There's just 1 ball remaining. So some form with the bat and ball for Laurie Williams. Just needs some fielding practice. They look for 2 here. It's nice and straight. So 50 overs. The West Indies 7 for 193. 74-run victory by the man on screen and his team. Stephen Waugh playing his 300th one-day international. Good team performance.
The West Indies never threatened Australia there. 7 for 193. It was a big win for Steve Waugh and his men. Campbell up the top out before, and way behind, brilliantly caught by man of the match, Ricky Ponting off Glenn McGrath for 1. And that was a real setback to lose those 2 openers in such a short time. Brian Lara at 28, he struggled with his timing all the way through. Samuels 57, and then at the end, Jimmy Adams and Laurie Williams, a half-century partnership where they came out and looked quite different from the rest of the players. Jimmy Adams batting right down the list there at number 8, and Laurie Williams looks as though he could be a good cricketer, although he had a very mixed day today. 7 for 193, and the Australian bowling, they were good all the way through. McGrath, 6 overs, 1 for 7. Bracken came back and bowled a second spell, finished up with 1 for 30. Nice debut for him. Harvey, 1 for 55. Bowled very well early on, but was expensive later. Martin, 6 overs for 19. Shane Warne, none for 38. He spun the ball from the leg. He looked as though he was ripping into it quite well there. And Symonds, 10 overs, 1 maiden, 4 for 35. A very, very good all-round performance from Andrew Symonds. Now, coming up at the Gabba, on Saturday the 13th of January, next Saturday, West Indies against Zimbabwe, the second match in this Carlton series. So the Australians have got away to a very good win here. They dominated the game all the way through, but it's a good lesson for the West Indians. Never, ever think you can get away against a good cricket team with shoddy fielding. For the moment, from the MCG, it's good night.
This has been another presentation from Nine's Wide World of Sports.